D.Nicole from Rewind and Review, and today we will be doing a recap and review of The Chi Season 3, Episode 5, Terrytown. Now, if I had to rate this episode, I would probably be giving this episode 5 stars, y'all. This had to be my favorite episode of the season. And you guys, we finally get a glimpse of where is Keisha, y'all, and our girl is alive. So, y'all, with this episode being an hour, I am just going to be picking out details that I feel are very important. And if you think I missed any important details, put them down in the comments below. But anywho, if you're not familiar with my channel, welcome me, welcome you. Make sure that you like and subscribe below. And to my old couch potatoes, let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so this episode opens up and we hear water drip, drippity, dropping and splashing, y'all, and they're panning and zooming the camera really slow, so we sort of catch the vibe of the place. It's scary as fuck. So the room is all spotless with old furniture, which looks like it's located in some sort of basement. So then it takes us to a bathroom where we see some man is bathing Keisha, telling her, we have to make sure you are clean because when I found you, you were filthy, dressed like a slut. And so I'm like, who the fuck got Keisha? And y'all, he keeps referring to himself as daddy. But daddy's going to have to keep you clean. Like, who is this man, y'all? So, y'all, he dips her in the pool, in her head in the tub, and he takes us to Ronnie being baptized. So, we see that Ronnie is trying to get his life together for his grandmother, wanting him to be this man who of God and this hero. And so Papa Daddy is praying and screaming hallelujah, yes Lord. And y'all, now I can't do nothing but look at him sideways, because what was Camilla giving him money for? And so next we're at Sonny's and he's telling Emmett that he looks tired. Somebody told him that he saw Emmett leaving out at 2 a.m. the other night. So I'm like, shit, Emmett, this may be your chance to go on and let Sonny know, because he knows. So y'all, the next we're in the office with Duda and Rosalind, and y'all, they're having sex, and I'm talking about the campaign trail. And y'all, I don't understand if it is even good or not, because they are having a real deal conversation. And so next we see Trig and E-Money get a visit from social services. At first it seems like the lady is just rude as shit. As much as, she's trying to help people, y'all, we have to know that this is her job, because I'm not losing my job for anyone, so I understand her. So she's asking all kinds of questions about everything she sees, and y'all, it's pissing Trig off. And she, to the point that she's like, you got a temper problem. So she tells E-Money get a business license to do hair in the house, to get this outlet fixed, and, reapply and tell social services that you live with a partner and that you're not single. And I'll be back in 2 weeks. So, y'all, it looks like this can actually work in Trig's favor, but he's going to have to be willing to put in work and lose their little temper. Alright, so next we're with the trio, and they supposed to be going to some little honey house, and Kevin tells them that he invited Gemma. Jake ain't feeling it. Papa like he invited my Isha, and y'all, Jake is pretty much about to be the fifth wheel. And so y'all, Jake really does not like Gemma, and I like her, but she kind of irritated my spirit this episode, so I don't know how much more I can take. But Jake is still being disrespectful, and Kevin's still not having it. And y'all, Jake need to find him a little boo, because he really about to be the fifth wheel from here on out. And so y'all, we're back with Keisha, and y'all, we can tell that our girl is frightened. This man has baby monitor cameras everywhere, tracking her every move. And it's even in the restroom, y'all. And it's so creepy that this man is telling her to smile daddy if she's using this restroom and with the bedside restroom pan, And so, y'all, we see that the garment rack is full of track uniforms. So he has some connection with the school's track team. I don't know if he's a former member, a coach, or something, but he is obsessed with that outfit. It's like Keisha's going to be a cartoon character, and she has the outfit for every day of the week. So we see Jada and Tomas must really hit it off, to the point that he's taking her to meet the family at the family gathering. So y'all, it looks as though our girl finally has a shot at love, until Tomas brother and mama kind of double team her, asking that girl she speaks Spanish. She says no, and then right away they start speaking Spanish like rude as fuck. And y'all, they begin questioning her, and then boom, we find out that Tomas have a wife who died, and y'all, Tomas had never told Jada anything, so y'all, our girl is basically, she starts, having a little anxiety. She goes to the restroom and has to cut on her some words of affirmation because y'all, they were really trying to play our girl. Okay, y'all, so now we're back with the crew who is supposedly at this haunted building, and so they're in this building when the blackout occurs, and so y'all, they think that it's some kind of paranormal activity. And y'all, I don't know how much longer Gemma ass is gonna last, but y'all, she is just a little too judgmental for me. And I honestly dislike how she talks to Jake. And just like Kevin rides for her, I'm gonna need him to tell her that she needs to calm down with the way that she talks to Jake as well. Because like Lil Mama always throwing her privilege to him, and I can honestly see her doing this to Kevin down the line. She was just irritating me. And so they're trying to be helpful because, they know the area. They know where zones are safe to walk in. But, y'all, she just, no. She knows everything. We're going to do it her way. And, y'all, when her and Kevin are walking the neighborhood, she's all scared. And she's asking him, he like, no. And I'm like, girl, don't act concerned now. So, y'all tell me, y'all, in the comments, how do y'all feel about Lil Gemma? So, y'all, we're back with Keisha, and the blackout happens, and Keisha automatically sees this as her move. And I'm like, yes. So, y'all, she is trying to find out a way out. And now we get back to Sonny and Emmett, and Dominique are preparing for the night, and the blackout occurs. And so, y'all, Emmett, like the smoker, doesn't need electricity, and y'all, they're back in business. But, y'all, Emmett ass just don't think. Like, why the fuck has he not told Sonny or mentioned to him at least, like, a future project or, like, an after-hour spot? Like, I just don't get it. So, y'all, we learned a little bit more about Imani as well. And she's telling Trig how she's just about to leave. She doesn't want to interfere with him getting Jake. I don't know why I keep calling him Drake. And then we found out that she killed her dad because, she was dressed in drag and he pulled a knife on her. And so she knew that it was either her or him, and she just knew she wasn't dying. And so she got off of self-defense because the police saw bruises that he left on her from choking him. And y'all, and Trig, I'm like, no, I'm not doing this without you. I love you. And so we see Mrs. Ethel has also wandered off. And one of Ronnie's friends recognizes her and is able to contact Ronnie. And he's able to get to Miss Ethel. And you see that Miss Ethel, she's having her dementia spells. And this time she recognizes Ronnie. And I'm very happy for this because she's able to, ask him, has he found the girl yet? So she does remember this part of the conversation. And, he tells her that, he's still working on it. That he's going to find Keisha. Alright, so Jada and Tomas are walking, and she asks him, like, why did you leave out telling me about your wife? And he tells her that he was waiting on the right time. He didn't know if he would fall in love again to actually share that with his new partner, and that's what his family does. They don't mind them. They try to bring her up and to compare her to all of the girls, and Jada's like, all the girls? And he's like, it hasn't been in many. So now we see Papa and Maisha who have made it to Sonny's. And Papa pretty much asks Maisha to be his lady. And they become official, y'all. And they go to the dance floor. And we see that Gemma and Kevin have made it as well. And the little couples are kissing, y'all. And I'm like, ew, y'all, because I feel like I'm their big cousin. And so, y'all, Dominique and Emmett are running low on food. And Emmett's like, he's going to go dip into Sonny's chicken. And, y'all, Dominique has more sense than I thought she did. She like, are you stupid? How long do you think you can do this? Why haven't you talked to Sonny? So there is also this food critic who blogs about food around the city there. And Dominique is telling Emmett, don't, give her the food. This is not her best. And I'm not trying to ruin my reputation. But Emmett is irritating as he just refuses to listen and takes her some food. Now, y'all, I think the actual review is going to actually help in, further down in some episodes. So we see Jake has made it to Perry's Pizza and he's chilling with Duda. And you know what? I'm going to call him Mr. Perry right now because Mr. Perry is a true role model of the South Side. So he's asking Jake about his day. He plays some jazz and Jake is like, this that dude you always talking about. So he like, if I'm always talking about him, what's his name? Use your brain, son. And I'm like, yes, yes. And so he's like, I really like this moment. You see this South Side. We see that he has a picture of Jake on the shelf. But y'all, it's nice to you know, it suddenly changes. And so Big Mike calls him and tell him, you know, to head outside. And Jake asks if he can roll. And I just wish he would have said yes, but he said, no, but he says yes. And so we see him go outside, and Duda, y'all, basically stumps this guy's head in, and Jake runs. Like, he's frightening. Hell, I'm frightened too. And Jake runs to Trig House. And y'all, that's actually the clip that they have been showing all season in previews. And y'all, I've been thinking that Jake was going to walk into some dirty shit about him hearing about, you know, him dealing with Reggie's death, but y'all, I guess my prediction was wrong. This is him just actually seeing a man getting stuffed out for, you know, vandalizing some signs. Like, if Duda can switch that like that, like, Trig, get it together. Get it together. Okay, so we're back with Emmett, and Sonny walks in and he reads the fuck out of Emmett and lets him basically know that I've been knowing what's going on. I have gave you a chance after chance to let me know what's going on, but you refuse to tell me the truth. And I have honestly wasted my time with you trying to steer you in the right direction, but you are just a user. And y'all, Emmett looks hurt and he asks Emmett basically to explain himself, which was an opportunity for Emmett to actually apologize and be truthful. But y'all, he just standing there dumbfounded and speechless. And Lakeisha, Dominique, is looking at him like, I told you so, y'all. And then we know that Sonny's mortgage is behind, so he honestly could have just really presented this with an apology. But I really think that food critic being there, Sonny is going to have to get Lakeisha and Emmett. And y'all, I really can't help calling her Lakeisha. I can't. So, we're back with Keisha. She's rummaging around this house. She finds a metal piece, y'all. She kicks down the door, and she gets to another door to escape, y'all. But Keisha's ass is just so happy, y'all. She's free. She breaks down on the grass, and I'm like, no, bitch, this is time to be the damn track star that you are. But y'all, she's on that ground, and the creepy guy is able to snatch her up. And now, y'all, the creepy guy looks like, to me, that guy who was in the pizza place last week when Kevin had punched the dude in the face for talking mess, and the man came and put a donation in the can. So, y'all, he's a real sicko. He's honestly coming to the pizza shop to see what Kevin and his family may know. And so, y'all, she is screaming, and Ronnie hears her screaming and yelling her name. And, y'all, the show ends. And, y'all, I can't believe that Keisha ass gave us a white, scary movie performance. Like, you knew dude was on the way when you kicked that door in and you heard his feet above you. Like, you bitch, you should have ran so you couldn't run no more, y'all. But this is one of the best episodes of the season. I was losing faith about 2 episodes ago, but last week in this episode, it has really allowed me to, you know, get back in love with the Shy, y'all. So in the comments, please let me know if I missed any important details. Allow me to tell me what y'all think is going to happen. Y'all, I'm just glad Keisha is alive.